With children's technical obsession starting at ever younger ages, their brains may eventually be rewired and those skills will fade further, some researchers believe. Now we're going to continue to paragraph number 7. Close childhood friendships help kids build trust in people outside their families and consequently help lay the groundwork for healthy adult relationships. These good, close relationships, we can't allow them to wilt away. They're essential to allowing kids to develop poise and allowing kids to play and deal with their emotions, express emotions, all the functions of support that go with adult relationships. By Greenfield, who is the psychologist at UCLA. He said the following. Paragraph number 8. Social networking can also be damaging to families. Some families can no longer enjoy a meal together without their email alert vibrating their phone off the table. Teens are spending countless hours locked in their rooms, chatting away with friends. Family dinners, weddings, and other gatherings have ceased to interest them. It's true that today's technology allows teens to be socially connected to their friends around the clock. However, strong family relations built through daily interaction fosters teens' self-confidence, and the loss of it due to networking exacerbates the situation. It makes it worse, okay? Both forms of interaction are essential in the formation of the teen's personality. Paragraph number 9. Nate Lewis, who is a professional self-help guide, explains the long-term repercussions of all this excessive use of technology. Despite the benefits of social networking that may continue to highlight, it still harbors serious dangers. When one area of public communication suffers, all areas do so as well. Not only do teens lose the skills to meet, interact, and maintain a conversation with someone in public, but their overall interaction and social skills suffer. So if a teenager, and focus on this, if a teenager has a presentation to perform in class, he may not feel comfortable speaking in front of his peers because he's not used to speaking to people face to face. As an adult, that teen will have difficulty conducting interviews or working with a team at his workplace. Why? Because that person isn't used to interacting with people face to face. Teens and their parents need to learn to balance the time teens spend online with the time they spend out in the world interacting, so they can maintain a balanced social life and healthy family interaction. If we can learn to balance this, we will see a spark people's self-confidence because they will have the skills to walk up to someone and interact freely without awkwardness. When people are confident and have a good public social network, we are a happier society as a whole. This is adapted from the New York Times on 30th of April 2010. So by now we finish our reading. Just if you are watching now the video, which is the other part of lecture 29, this is the continuation. Okay, so I just continued reading. Now, we're going to look at the comprehension questions on that lesson. In part A, you're going to complete each of the following 3 sentences with the correct choice based on your understanding of the text. 1, it says, the claim that the author makes in this article is what? What's the author claiming? What's the author saying? What's the author's purpose, main idea here? Social networking has only recently emerged and its effects on teens present and future are not clear yet? No, he said that the effects are clear and it's not only recently emerged. It hasn't only recently emerged. So A is out. B, teens' reliance on social networking is affecting their social skills and families. Well, that's correct. Parents have failed to control the number of hours their children spend online, and teens' reliance on social networking has sharpened their computer using skills. For sure, it's not D, it's not A and it's not D, so you have to choose between B and C. Think of it. Question number 2, the author supports her claim through the use of personal experience, scientific facts, and statistics, scientific facts, experts' opinions, and examples from life, emotional appeals like pity and personal experience and experts' opinion, Rhetorical questions, scientific facts, and examples from life. Which collection, A, B, C, or D, did the author use to support her claim, which you answered on before? Then question 3, the purpose of paragraph 1 is most probably to demonstrate that the topic involves children only, to prove that the article's topic involves lifelike situations, to shock readers and call them to action, or to describe a typical preteen conversation. Now, part B. The following statements are false because they misinterpret the meaning conveyed in the above articles. Rewrite each statement so that it harmonizes with what the writer says or implies in the article, and do not just negate the statement, do not just contrast it, but provide the correct information in your own words. Okay? Let's look at them. First statement, according to paragraph 6, teens' reliance on social networking gives them the same benefits their parents had from their social interactions. Is that true? We said already it's not true. What does this reliance lead to in comparison to the parents? The second statement, according to paragraph 8, social interaction is the only interaction that plays a profound role in the teen's developing personality. Is it the only interaction? What do you think? Statement number 3, parents are asked to involve their kids in activities that keep them away from computers. Away from computers, what do you think about that? Refer to the text to correct it. Now, part C, use context clues to find words in the indicated paragraphs that have the same meaning as the following words, and then use each in a sentence of your own. Include context clues which demonstrate your understanding of the words. So here's the word stupid. Look for paragraph 1 for a synonym. Tell me what's the word you have chosen, then use it in a sentence. In this sentence, make it meaningful, in which in the context of this sentence, I can see that you understood its meaning. Then the other, understanding of others' feelings in paragraph 6. Pick a word, write it in a sentence, okay? Again, signs or indicators in paragraph 6, a word in a sentence. But wither or fade, again, word in a sentence, worsens or intensifies, okay? Now, part D, you have to paraphrase the underlined part in paragraph number 4 in the article. And remember, when I'm paraphrasing, I have to follow the following format, which says, as they were saying here in paragraph 4, I say, in reference to the, let's say it's the second sentence, okay, of the fourth paragraph in the text entitled, and I write the title of the text, okay? Anti-social networking, capitalized. The author means, and I write what the author means. Take a picture of this or take it as a note on your copybook. Every time I ask you to paraphrase, remember you have to cite. Cite, which means refer to the original sentence and where it was mentioned. Which sentence is it, or which paragraph of the text entitled, and then tell me what the author means. All right? Now, part E, based on paragraphs 9 and 10, complete the following chart with the necessary information as indicated below. Find a cause and find an effect. Then give 2 examples of this effect, okay? In paragraphs 9 and 10. Question F or part F, answer each of the following questions in complete sentences of your own. Question number 1. You have to mention one difference between today's teenagers. So it's comparing and contrast. It's mainly contrasting between today's teenagers' social interactions and those their parents had when they were young. For sure, you're not going to just copy an answer from the text, but it's inferred based on what's presented in the text. Question 2, pick one example of loaded language from paragraph 4 and identify what it indicates. Okay. 3, in paragraphs 8 and 9, the author refers to one benefit of social networking related to having an extensive circle of friends. So just one additional benefit of social networking. So give another benefit of social networking other than what this one, which is mentioned already here, referring to paragraphs 8 and 9. Question 4, how do you think adults would view or react to a conversation such as that mentioned in paragraph 1? How do you think if you were an adult, not a teenager, an adult, a grown-up, in a conversation similar to the one in paragraph 1? How do you expect like your parents to react or view that conversation? Part G, you have two extracts A and B. You have to tell which paragraph from 1 to 10, which paragraph each one completes. Part H, you have to write whether each of the following statements is a fact or an opinion. And here you have to find the references to each of these pronouns. And then here you have the answer key for the questions. For sure, take your time to try to solve them on your own, then come and check your answers. Here's a quote by Alexis Ohanian. It takes discipline not to let social media steal your time. Thank you for watching. As I said, this is not the only part of the lecture. It's a continuation because the video got cut. So I'm going to upload 2 videos, the one before and this one I just continued. It's lecture 29, okay, anti-social networking. Under the theme of technology. I hope that the reading lesson was clear. The purpose, okay, the purpose of reading this lesson, getting more aware of what's happening to people, especially kids and teenagers nowadays because of social media platforms and how it's affecting their personality and their social interaction, and that you have learned a great lesson and you are taking actions to improve your social skills, okay, or social interaction. Again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me at mohsen.ischoolai@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.